In this session, we're going to look at how we approve a timesheet using Crystal Manager. First thing we need to do is go to the Crystal Manager website, which is crystalpayroll.co.nz, and there you'll see a login option in the top right hand corner. Choose login and then choose manager. You will have been given a company or manager code, which we would then enter here. We would enter your user code and password, which you will have been given, and choose login. We're then presented with the landing page or home page of the Crystal Manager system. On the left, you'll see a menu which covers data approval, reporting, and then settings. So today we're going to look at data approval. So the first thing we need to look at is timesheet approval and leave approval. So if we look at leave approval first, if an employee has requested leave, you will have received an email asking you to come in and approve it. So we then select leave approval. And then you'll see, once that comes up, a list of any employees that you've got. In this case, the person who requested the leave was Mary Jones. When I click on her record, you'll see here that she's requested 40 hours leave from the 26th to the 29th of September because she's going to Fiji. All I do is I click accept and then email. So basically that will send an email to her saying that her leave has been accepted. It's simple as that. The next thing we can do is we're now going to look at how we approve a timesheet. So this is on the assumption that the employees have entered their timesheets using their access to Crystal Manager. So we would go to timesheet approval. And there we can see that Mary has entered her weekly hours for the period from the 5th to the 11th. If the leave that we had approved had been in this period, it would be sitting down in the bottom part of the screen, but in this case it's only hours. You can see that she's entered 8 hours for each of the days that she's worked in the week. If you wanted to edit these hours, you simply click on a day and you change the hours to what you want to change it to. In this case I won't, I'll leave it as 8 hours. Or you can add an extra day. If there was something that you needed to put into the system, you would merely choose the add option if there was an additional hour that she'd send. If you needed to communicate with her regarding her data that she's provided, you can require her to input some data if there's any missing times. You can ask her to amend any data if there's something that needs to be amended, or you simply, if you're happy with what you're seeing there, you simply click accept. And you'll notice that says accept against each employee, and that's it. The timesheet for Mary is now approved, and when the payroll manager goes into the payroll system, these hours will be sitting there ready to be paid. The other options you've got while you're in Crystal Manager is you have the ability to run reports. So you can run employee-related reports. So, for example, if an employee has requested a payslip from you, you can go and choose the employees. Now, at the moment, the way the security is set is you can only see employees that have been allocated to your management by the payroll manager. So if there's an employee missing from the list, then you need to speak to your payroll manager. There are a variety of other reports. Hours worked. You can look at historical data over any date range that the system and payroll has been running. Obviously, the employees with their login can also see similar information. And that's all there is to approving data in Crystal Manager.